Someone told me that I needed to recap more accurately, so in this episode, I'm doing just that. I'm giving y'all the facts no matter what. So welcome to the new Dee-man Johnson III show, where all the Americans met up with Zordon and they all became Power Rangers. Freaking Power Rangers. And now we're on Red Ranger Rick. They only made him the Red Ranger because in Star Trek, people with red shirts always die first, so it was really just wishful thinking. This is Icky Ricky, who makes me feel sicky, and he can't make another woman sticky. They go to see lemurs because the only thing that Rick knows about Madagascar is the cartoon, and he remembers that there's a lemur in it.
They look like squirrel monkeys.
You look like a squirrel monkey. Wait, sorry. I don't mean like monkey as a... fuck me.
They look like squirrel monkeys.
And you look like a pig human. But we both know you're not a pig and you're not human.
They look like squirrel monkeys.
And you look like a pig human. But no, he's just a pig. They start having a conversation where she says that she wants kids, but he doesn't, so he says,
"Oh, Trish, I'm not ready to make that decision right now."
He should just tell her the truth, and that's that he doesn't actually want kids. He just wants to have sex with you a few more times. That's some disgusting behavior, Rick. You're not a good goddamn Power Ranger. He's hoping that with more time she gets more attached to him and won't leave when he finally drops the bombshell that he cheated and doesn't want kids. But I feel like the more she sees of Rick, the more she hates him. We also find out Rick is older than her dad, and the dad doesn't know he's older, and the dad doesn't know that Rick has kids. This makes Rick so uncomfortable that he walks out after getting a call, and this happens. Heck yeah, screw that Red Ranger. Now let's go on to the next couple. Forrest, who's the Green Ranger? Obviously. Forrest and Sheena stand like they are about to fight a supervillain. Who's in the car? Rita? Lord Zed? Worse, is it Rick? Oh god, it's just Forrest's mom. So I guess they are there to fight a supervillain, but that supervillain just so happens to be their bullcrap. The mom said she's gonna tell the parents everything that Sheena told them, and Dev is just walking around asking about the grass. Is this grass? I think I've seen grass before, but I'm not entirely sure. Is this 100% grass? They then put a big old blunt wrap on the table, and Dev gets really excited for a second until they start putting food on it. I guess I'll smoke this, but it's pretty weird. Forrest's mom says that she was led to believe that Sheena's parents were evil and all this stuff, but now after coming here, she's like, they're actually really nice and this place is amazing. Then we see Molly get into her frog stance. Ribbit, ribbit. You know, I'd normally say I wish I was a fly on the wall observing this conversation, but I don't know. I have a feeling that if I was a fly on the wall, Molly would eat me. Ribbit, ribbit.
I had heard that you guys had been taking all of Sheena's earnings.
While this conversation is going on, Dev is off to the side looking really uncomfortable. Dang it, Molly! On her crap again!
I cannot say, but yours is so hard for me.
She starts crying, probably because she makes $600 a month and doesn't have enough money for any of this crap. God, Forrest, chill out, man. Why don't you get a job and start helping out instead of asking her to do all the stuff on her side? How can she ever afford the visa at this rate? Forrest uses this tone on Sheena, which I don't really like. I don't know. I still feel like Sheena has autism and was just masking, but then you just tell one lie too many and it just avalanches on you and you're like, what did I do?
Sheena, breathe.
I'm confused about all the lying and the reasons for it, but that's only because Dev kept distracting me. Why is this toad talking? And then you know what happens? Forrest gets the call on his communicator. Do, 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 do. He leaves, and then this happens. God dang, Green Ranger. I thought you had more fight than that. Now we're on to Lisa, who's the Pink Ranger, and she's only the Pink Ranger because... reasons I can't say. This is YouTube and I don't want to get demonetized. When we last left off, Daniel wore Lisa like a Muppet, And in this episode, he's cross-dressing. We spend 5 minutes trying to watch Lisa put her hat on. And I'm not even joking. This is the longest scene of her trying to put this stupid ass hat on. And we're just sitting here watching the entire time. Nothing else happens. It's 5 minutes of this. Here, I'll just play it and fast forward so y'all can see for yourselves. See? What'd I say? Just her putting on that stupid ass hat. And now that she has that stupid ass hat on, Daniel is worried that the uncle won't give them their blessing because she vapes.
Yeah, Dan, don't you know our culture?
No, she doesn't. And why is this guy sitting above y'all with pajamas? He asked if she drinks, she says yeah, and this was after giving him a wine as a gift. If drinking is bad, why would you gift him wine? I mean, I guess it's one of those things where it's like women can't drink, but we can. God, don't you know if you get her drunk, that's when you get the freakiest sex? You fools! You're doing it all wrong. But he keeps saying, we don't do that in our culture. Come on, a finger in the butt never hurt anybody. Then he asks if she smokes and she says, no, it's vape, bruh.
You practice lesbianism?
Every single goddamn day of my life. This dude in the pajamas says they don't do lesbianism in their culture and the only position they know is missionary. Lisa tells us she's shocked by this question.
I have been with a woman before, yes, sir.
He asks if she practices lesbianism today and she says no. Hey Daniel, you should tell your uncle how y'all were having sex the day before. I'm pretty sure that's in that book of y'all's. As a practicing Christian, just to, you know, pump and dump wherever you want.
And I will give you guys my blessing.
The uncle then stands up and we see them bow to him. Uncle, why are you unzipping your pants? I don't know if that's 100% accurate. I don't think those pajamas had a zipper on it, but what do I know? I'm just trying to give you the facts. Anyway, we all know the Pink Ranger never does anything in these episodes because people didn't give a crap about her. We only wanted Kimberly. That's all we've ever wanted was Kimberly. God dang it. It was always our first crush as a kid. Everything goes back to Kimberly. But anyway, she gets a call on her. Do. And then she goes and fights some goddamn putties or some shit. I don't know. She does this. Whoa, look at her go. Oh, are you okay? Maybe you shouldn't be fighting evil. And now we're at Jovon. They didn't know whether to make him the black or red ranger, you know, because he's a black ginger guy. But then he started going off about Andrew Tate, and they decided not to mess with him and make Annalyn the yellow ranger. Annalyn? Annalyn? I have it written down here. Annalyn. Jovon is the only guy who's miserable in this freaking paradise. I think it's only miserable because he's there, but I'm not quite sure.
But he's always trying to find ways to criticize me.
Then he tells her that he wants to enjoy the trip and her behavior is making him upset. It's her fault he's the jerk. It has nothing to do with him. It's all her. How dare she make him feel that way?
It's beautiful out today.
So let's go out and see if I can ruin it. They sit down and have some amazing looking drinks and it looks so good because they're in coconuts. And I'm thinking to myself, Jovon doesn't deserve a coconut drink. He deserves to be kicked in the coconuts. His wife tells him how she's upset because he's been talking to other women online. She wants to make sure that he's keeping his promise and asks to check his phone just to make sure that he is. I hope she doesn't find my hidden calculator app. I didn't even know this calculator app was a thing, but apparently there's this calculator app you can punch in like a secret, like 2 + 2 or whatever you put in there, and then it'll open up all these hidden folders that you have saved on your phone. So women, make sure you go through your guys' phone, and if they have 2 calculator apps, then you know something's goddamn up.
Wow.
What did she find? Was it a message from Zordon? Or was it Alpha just saying, ay, ay, ay? She just found his dog photos only because he deleted everything before coming on this trip.
It's a little bit offensive that she feel like she needs to look through my phone in order to feel comfortable.
You broke the trust, dude. What do you expect? Stop doing offensive things like chatting with other women when you're married. What the hell do you expect? Ooh, you're gonna get me to cuss, and I'm trying really hard not to, okay? So I'm just gonna call you a silly freaking idiot. He then says a woman will behave if they feel like they can be replaced. I mean, I just said I wouldn't curse, but what the fuck, dude? So she seems happy about all this, and he's really happy because she didn't see his burner phone. They're walking to a dessert place, and she breaks her shoe, and then she asks if he's able to carry her. You remember what happened last time you asked him to carry you? He just kept saying, ooh, you heavy. So he just replies back with, you're wearing a dress, as an excuse not to carry her. But we all know the real reason, and that's because he's a punk bitch who can't even lift up a sack of potatoes without whining. You're weak as fudge, dude. Go and get some gains. What's the point of being 6 feet if you can't do nothing? You bitch. So they have this amazing dessert, which of course Aviva is talking crap about.
Most Americans will find that very weird.
And the waiter comes by and his wife asks if the waiter can take a photo of them. And then she looks at it and she's like, dude, you look like crap in this photo. And then we see the photo of him and yeah, he does kind of look like crap. Now they get into a fight because apparently he didn't remember their anniversary a while back. And then they just start getting all sad and upset at each other and all that crap.
From now on, I don't want you to give me anything anymore.
And then she gets a call on her communicator. Do, 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 do. And she gets out and then this happens. Oh man, I don't know if she's gonna be okay after that. I mean, that's no worse than hanging out with Jovon, I guess. And now we're on our last person, and that's Laura. And you know Laura's the Blue Ranger because of Bluebell ice cream and all the vanilla sex she gets.
I don't care about Michael.
He doesn't care about Michael so much that he just keeps talking about him. I do that about all the things I don't care about. Lisa is pissed because Birkan left her just standing there in the middle of nowhere. She doesn't know the area. He's the only person she knows who speaks her language. But I have a prediction. I think I know why he left, and I think he left because the evil eye compelled him to. And that's why he couldn't make an evil eye himself. He is the bad presence. The evil eye worked, guys. They go to meet up with Birkan friends Tuba and Mello. This is Mello because she's cool as hell, and this is Tuba because he's loud as fudge. I might have gotten those names mixed up, but who gives a crap? I really like this lady style though. No wonder why Birkan doesn't care about his teeth. It's because he hangs out with this guy. It's like when a fat lady hangs out with an even fatter lady to make herself look skinny in comparison. And yes, I'm always the fatter lady in this situation. And now we find out Birkan's secret. He's been popping pop secret at night. I frickin' knew it. He'd wake up the entire house and everybody would go into that room and be like, damn, are you popping some pop secret, mofo? He wouldn't share. It's okay, fine, that's not why. It's because of this.
I gamble every day.
But he doesn't want Laura to know about that, so he tells them to talk about something else that's about him. And they just keep saying horrible stuff like, oh, well, you can't tell him what to do. He doesn't like listening to other people, and he's got a really tiny dick. And the Blue Ranger goes off, and now all the Rangers are together, and they save the day, and they do this. Oh my God, they're kicking butt. They even enter their little dinosaurs and form together into whatever the hell this thing is. And then you won't guess what happened. They win and they save the god dang day. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. But what is that in the distance? What the hell is that? Is that some ooze? Who the hell is that guy? And that's where this episode ends. Oh my God, we had action, we had adventure, and we had love. This is shaping up to be one of the greatest Power Ranger episodes of our time. So what did we learn today on TLC, the Learning Channel? We learned that the Red Ranger sucks and he's still regrettably alive. The Green Ranger I don't know how I feel about him, but we learned that he doesn't know how to feel about himself either. We learned that the Pink Ranger was worn like a Muppet, which is pretty goddamn gross, and she's still practicing lesbianism even though she says she isn't. We learned that Jovon isn't good enough to be a Power Ranger, so he's kicked the hell out, even though they let a bunch of other people become Power Rangers who shouldn't be. And we learned with Laura that evil eyes are real and they do in fact help repel evil. And that's what we learned today, and that's that. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today, and I thank you so incredibly much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and hype this video up because it really helps. We're 30 subscribers away from reaching 3,000, and I goddamn can't wait. I have a bottle saved up, and once I reach 3,000, I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to take some Sipperonis, and I might do a live with it. I don't know. So yeah, make sure you do that stuff. Make sure you subscribe, you know. Let's be codependent. Enable me. You know? I'm so excited to drink that I can't stop shaking.